Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So I have been away for a few more days. I know before that I had a little break because I was ill, but then I also have been away. I've been on a couple of trips, so hence why I've been a little bit quiet. Okay, but I'm going to try my best to get back to normal speed as soon as I can. But obviously I do have to prioritize my personal client readings as well. Okay, but I've been really excited to get back to it, to start doing these pick a card readings again. I know it's been about a week, but I think this will be a really good check-in actually. I believe the last feelings video was about 3 weeks ago. So I feel like this will be even more poignant. Okay, so as always, all you need to do is choose one of the 3 images on your screen. Okay, think about your person nice and clearly. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find a link to my website. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all of the information. I've had a lot of troubles with scammers lately on my Instagram and TikTok. I mean, it's been like that on my TikTok for a while, but Instagram, I've only got like a personal Instagram account, and the scammers have still managed to find me there and are like messaging people that I follow, and they're just annoying. So just know I will never reach out to you. If you follow me on any of the other platforms, know that I will never be the one to reach out to you for a personal reading. I'll leave the link. I always leave the link and direct you directly to my website. I will never DM you or message you in any capacity asking for money or asking for a reading. So again, I know most of you are pretty savvy to this by now because I know it's rife in the tarot community, these fakes, these scammers, but just wanted to reiterate this, that it will never be me that messages. It will always be a fake account because I just leave my link for my website. Okay, so anyway, now that that's all cleared and out the way, let's get into your reading. So just click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Hi, group 1. So let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings for you. Let's do their feelings check-in. So all you need to do, as I said, is just picture your person nice and clearly. Take a nice deep breath in and out, get nice and relaxed, and let's take a look. So the person on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you? The person on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you? Okay, so we've got offerings, ancestors. I never start with this nature spirit deck, but I felt called to today for some reason. So you may have a lot of Earth in your chart, potentially Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like your person is thinking about an offer that's on the table here. Whether this is an offer that they have put on the table or an offer you put on the table that they're now thinking about, or they're thinking about an offer coming in, that they're about to offer you something. So yeah, if things have been pretty quiet between the two of you, this may be a sign that things are about to move forwards again. Now, I'm also getting the sense here with ancestors that your person may be feeling like you've had past lives together, like they feel this very strong past connection to you, almost like your family. So even if you've just met this person, you may also feel the same way, like there's a sense of comfortability here between the two of you. You just feel like you fit together, because I'm getting South Node energy as well here, which may come through, we'll see in the tarot deck, but yeah, something connected to the past, something connected to, again, family. Maybe even this has been something that's been discussed recently, is family. So let's see, your person's most recent feelings for you. We've got Ceres, nurture, the 6th house, Virgo energy. Okay, and one more, please, Spirit. One more for group 1. Ascendant. Okay. So I do feel like your person is, they are seriously considering offering you something. And it very much feels like this is them offering you something. But then you seem to work really well together in, like maybe one of you is more romantic, one of you is more nurturing and more caring and more sort of feminine and sweet. And the other one is more masculine or more active, assertive, like dominant, taking the lead, being of some kind of service, because Virgo likes to be of service. Virgo likes to help people. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that this may be your person. This is your person who is like, they're the helper, they're the doer, they're the fixer. And you're more of the nurturer, the one that you may be like the shoulder for them to lean on, or the one that gives them massages or feeds them, or sort of does these things in a very soft feminine way. But please do reverse the energy if that makes more sense for you, group 1, because I pick up on energies specifically. Sometimes these cross over. So yeah, if you resonate more as this person over here, the doer, and your person is more of the nurturer, then just remember that moving forwards. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. Oh yes, we didn't even talk about the ascendant. I feel like they keep thinking about the way that you look. And I certainly don't feel like this is just a superficial connection, but I do sense that your person may be very visual. Okay, they may be looking at your pictures, whether these are pictures on your social media or pictures you've taken together. I just see them staring at you, lusting after you, longing after you. So they are very drawn in by how you look. And I also feel like they see you as making some sort of entrance. You may be somebody that's well known, somebody famous, or somebody very popular. You may receive a lot of attention. So that may be something that they notice about you, okay, that you receive a lot of attention, or they feel like you deserve a lot of attention from them, but also just from others. Like they see you as this shining light. Okay, it gives me strong Leo energy, or something very fiery, Aries or Sagittarius. So they definitely feel like you stand out. Now, for some of you, I feel like they may want to buy you flowers. Okay, or for those of you more in the feminine, you may want to receive flowers from them. Okay, but either way, I feel like they're thinking about that. Or no, I'm the other way around as well. Like you may feel like you want to give flowers if you're the masculine energy and they're the feminine. Either way, like, so they might be thinking that they would like to receive that from you. So what are your person's most recent feelings for you, group number 1? All that glitters. Higher power. Wow. Peace. Okay. They do get this lovely sense of peace with you, okay? Which I feel like is such a positive thing to have in any connection or relationship, or for your, your relationship to get to a point of peace. But it may be, because my throat just cracked, it may be that there is a silence between you at this moment. It may be that things are very quiet, but if your person isn't reaching out to you, I do feel like it's coming from a peaceful place. So they may be trying to maintain their peace by not reaching out, or they may feel like they just need to step back for a moment whilst they gather themselves. Okay, because I get the sense with your person that they are ruled a lot by fear. Fear is a driver, fear is a motivator for them. Okay, but fear can also be a block at times where they feel avoidant or they feel afraid and they have to retreat. But then there's also the fear of them losing you if they don't do enough, if they don't keep things up in some way. So yeah, in a lot of ways, I feel like it is fear being such a motivating force for your person when it comes to this relationship, but maybe when it comes to their life in general. But certainly when it comes to you and their feelings, like I feel them seeing all of these wonderful things about you. Like, again, the way that you look, your personality, the way you communicate, the way that you express yourself, the way that you express your creativity, your emotions, the way that you help them, okay? Because I feel like this is a mutually giving relationship or connection, or it certainly has the potential to be. Obviously, for those of you that haven't met this person yet, or you've not gotten to that stage of comfortability yet, it's coming. But I feel like you both benefit from this connection in some way. It seems quite fair. It seems quite balanced. Okay, so again, one of you may be more of like, I'm going to massage you. The other one may be like, I'll buy dinner. Okay, it could be something as simple as that. But yeah, I feel like your person is seeing all of these wonderful things and how wonderful your relationship could be and will be. But they are, again, a little bit afraid. They're worried that it's almost too good to be true, is what I just heard. They're like, where's the negatives here? What's wrong with you, group 1? Or why is this seemingly going so well? Or yeah, what are you hiding that I don't know? Because they may be like, not that they're trying to dig to find negative things, but I feel like they're actually quite struggling to find negative things. And then about you, and that makes them feel more afraid because they feel like everybody has, bad traits. But some couples are just meant to be and are so compatible with one another. And it may be even your perceived bad traits may be things that they like about you. But then they feel like there is something more here, that there is a higher power or a higher force pushing you together. Like they feel like there's definitely something deeper going on here. So as I said previously, this isn't a surface level connection, and certainly not in your person's eyes or from their perspective. They feel like it's something more. Okay, maybe even the way that you met was very fated or spontaneous, seemed to come out of the blue, or the way that you connected very quickly with one another, or the way that you understand each other so quickly, or the way maybe your lives or your childhoods have mirrored each other in different ways. There's something here where your person is, I feel like they're questioning it a little bit. And again, it may be their fear at times that makes them think, oh, this can't be as good as it really is. But then they're like, but why? Why would I have come in together with group one? Like, what is it? There's something more. I'm feeling a spiritual pull or an urge. So they may even receive a lot of spiritual signs about you. I do feel like they're seeing numbers. We've got 444 here. So they may be seeing a lot of fours in connection to you. And they're wondering, since they met you, they keep seeing these fours repeating. Okay, they may be seeing other things as well, seeing your name, being reminded of you in different places or at different times. Okay, so their current feelings, we've got the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so this is them feeling like they are afraid. They may have some commitment issues that they're working through right now, because this is them feeling like, I don't want to feel trapped or stuck in something. Okay, but I feel like this is their own, as I said, their fears, worries and doubts that are potentially getting in the way. Maybe even just a little bit of self-sabotage going on. But let's see, group one, what are their most recent feelings for you? Knight of Coins, okay. Ooh, 10 of Swords, wow, okay. Oh, we've got two here. So we've got the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles, okay. So yeah, it does feel like something may be on hold here at the moment. So like I said, it may be that you're not speaking right now. It may be that they've like just gone cold, or they seem a bit more distant than usual. And it seems quite, yeah, but again, it feels like it's a break. It doesn't feel like it's an over. It doesn't feel over with what I'm seeing, even with the 10 of Swords here, which can be quite a very painful energy. But I feel like this is where your person gets to at points. Okay, but I also feel like you come into this as well. Like you may worry, like you both worry about the same thing, like about the other betraying the other. Maybe you've both got trust issues from previous relationships. Yeah, there's something here, or maybe even you both struggle with mental health issues, or someone has depression. It definitely is a very, very low mood, okay? But I do feel your person does want to come towards you. And I do feel like even though they're going through some pain, as well as you may be going through that same pain, I do feel like you're empathically connected. So if your person is feeling really down, you may start to feel down as well, and then vice versa. So it may be kind of transferring with what I'm seeing here. But I feel like here with this Two of Coins, they do feel like they're having to juggle at the moment. Okay, they're having to juggle a few different things. I don't feel like this is another person though. And you guys know, if I do feel it's third party, I'll say. But I really don't, I'm not getting that sense from this group at all. Okay, obviously for those of you, if you do know that that is the case, then, you know, take it if it resonates. But for the majority of you watching, I don't feel like it's related to another person, but it feels more like this is a work responsibility. Maybe a health responsibility, like a family health responsibility potentially for some of you. But for most of you, I feel like this is your person feeling that they need to focus on their career at this moment. And they're wondering whether they can juggle their career progression and you, and whether they can actually make it work. Because they do have a lot of goals they want to achieve. And it's not that they feel like you would get in the way, but they may get in the way of themselves being happy with you and being able to get what they need in terms of their career progression. But I've even just noticed here we've got the number 29, which is a critical degree in astrology. So it's a very powerful number. Someone may have the number 29 within their chart. Specifically, Mars just came through to me. Somebody may have their Mars at 29 degrees. But again, it could be one of the other inner planets like Mercury, the Sun, the Moon, for example, Venus. But I just feel like there is action coming, and your person does intend to take action towards you. So again, if you're feeling a little left out in the cold, if you're wondering what's going on, I do feel like it's like your person has to focus on one thing at a time. They're not the best multitasker. I do feel like they're trying. They genuinely are trying, or they want to try to multitask, to be able to juggle everything. But this is something that they are a little bit afraid of, but I don't feel like they're going to shy away. I feel like they're going to keep on moving towards you, even if they do pull back a little bit. And it may be as well, if you are allowing them to pull back, if you are being very relaxed about it yourself, if you're giving them the space that they require, they may feel, okay, group one isn't pushing me. Group one is just allowing me to go at my own pace. And then that makes them feel more comfortable. Because again, it's something about peace with your person. They need to feel a sense of peace. Like if they don't feel peace in a relationship, maybe because of their work, because they're not in a peaceful place, maybe they're in a place that's very stressful, or, you know, it's high pressured, or it's connected to sales, or maybe they're a manager or a CEO or a business owner, or something where they've got to delegate other people to do different things, or, you know, they've got a lot of different balls flying up in the air. Okay, so it's like in their relationship, they want peace, they want calm, they want harmony. And I do feel like they see you as that, and they certainly see you as that potential. But again, a part of them is worried that something may occur, which hasn't even happened yet, but it's like them worrying about the future too much. Like they sometimes don't stay enough in the present moment and just be grateful and happy in that moment. They're always dipping into the past or dipping into the future, which can create more depression and anxiety for them. But I feel like this may even be part of your gift, your journey with them, group one, is to help bring them more into the present and say, yeah, look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all chill. Let's just go at a nice, easygoing, slow pace. There's no need to rush anything. And there's no pressure. Okay. And it's like makes you feel good as well. Makes you feel like, okay, just take a load off. We don't need to move too quickly. Neither of us want to be hurt in this. Neither of us want to get our heart broken. So let's just take things as they come, day by day. Okay, and I feel like you're really going to help balance your person out when it comes to this. Okay, so let's get some message cards now to finalize for you and your person. What's coming through here? What is your person feeling and thinking most recently? I am becoming a better person. I feel like that makes so much sense. I replay our conversations over and over. The timing wasn't right for us. I am not available. Yeah, so again, remember these are their most recent thoughts and feelings, and naturally these do fluctuate, okay? But I do feel they are in a bit more of an avoidant energy right now. Okay, even though they clearly do care for you, I mean, that's come through very clearly multiple times during this reading, but at the moment they do feel like, yeah, they're not available, but I don't feel like this is not available for a relationship. I feel like this is more, they're not available in terms of communication right now, because again, they're focused more on their career and actually, yeah, becoming a better person. So for some of you, yeah, they may be working on multiple different things. You may have like shone a light on these areas of their life that they didn't feel was good enough. And I don't feel like you've certainly done this intentionally. I feel like just by being you, by being around them, it makes them want to be better, to do better. So you really do inspire your person. But I just get that sense with them that they feel like it's the timing, like they wish that you could have met a little bit later, because they want to be a better version of themselves before they come together with you. But I feel like your person needs to understand that there is no real right timing when it comes to this. It can feel like it's wrong timing, but at the end of the day, if this connection is worth it to them, then they will step it up and realize it's not worth losing you. Like, especially if you are so into them the way that they already are. Like, they don't need to be better before you come together. And it may even be, like I said, the fear of losing you one day will be what drives them to come forwards and make things happen. Because here, they replay their conversations with you over and over. Okay, so they always think about the things that you've spoken about. If this was in person or online, if this is online, they read back through your conversations. But I feel it gives me more in person or over the phone, because I feel like I'm hearing voices here speaking to one another, like it's replaying, like a tape recorder. So I feel like they do go back and think a lot, and like they're very observant as well. You may know this about them, group one, you may not, but this person is incredibly observant. Okay, they may not tell you that they're observing you or listening intently to what you say, but you will notice as you continue moving forwards with them, like the things that they come out with, like you can tell, like, wow, they really listened to me. I didn't realize that they actually even heard what I said or that they took it on board, because this person may not be somebody that necessarily relays everything you've said to them, like as in they may not respond. So you might say something about yourself and they don't respond, and they might even talk about something else and it seems like they're disinterested. So then you think, oh, they didn't even care or they didn't hear me. But then later on in a different conversation, they bring that specific element up and you're like, wow, okay, they actually were listening to me at that moment. But as I said, they're very observant. They're always watching out. Like you may notice that about them as well, just in person, or the way that they are, if they're observing things around them in their environment or in the people around them. But again, sometimes they really struggle to just be there in the moment. They're always scanning, looking out for things, looking out for danger. Again, with the fear element coming through again here with your person. It's like they're always checking for like safety measures or exits, a safety exit or something. And it may even be within a relationship. Sometimes they do this in relationships, I feel like, when they get overwhelmed. And this person does at times in relationships get easily overwhelmed. So I would say the biggest piece of advice when dealing with this person is peace. Bring peace. If you bring peace to this person, they'll want to be with you forever. Okay, because that's what this person craves more than anything in this world, to feel peace. Okay, and certainly in the relationship with you. So if you can really be their peace and you feel like they're being your peace as well, of course, you shouldn't have to make yourself be someone's peace that isn't bringing you peace. But if you feel this is your person and you want to be that peace, yeah, be that place where they feel safe, where there's harmony, where there's no pressure. And I feel like this will give them a bit of a confidence boost in you and in the connection to make them want to secure this. I feel like it's something about them securing it. They want to lock you down. They do, but again, they're afraid at this moment. So they may even be testing you a little bit. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. For some of you, they may be doing this on purpose. For others of you, I do feel it's subconscious. Okay, they're not necessarily thinking, I'm testing group one, but some of the things that they say, the actions they take, even their inactions, sometimes it's just testing the water to see if I go a few hours without replying to group one, how are they going to respond? How will they react? And depending on how you react, and I think if you don't react in a peaceful way, that may be something that drives them away. Again, I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't do this, but I would just say if you are determined to be with this person, that would be one of the key pieces of advice. Okay, in order to progress your relationship, they need to feel that things are safe, things are calm. Okay, so this is what I see for you, group one. I really do hope that it resonates. Please do comment below if it does. I would love to know what you think. And if you'd like to book either a personal reading with me, a remote Reiki session, or a natal chart reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, group two. So let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings. Get them nice and clear in your mind, and with their permission, spirit, what are your person's most recent feelings for you? How do they currently feel? What's going on? And just remember that these are their feelings right now. It doesn't mean that they will remain that way, because naturally feelings do ebb and flow. Okay, but at this current moment, in the most recent times, what are their feelings for you, group two? What are their feelings? Okay, so we have Spirit of Air. I'm actually getting a bit of a headache. Okay, so we've got answering the call and then White Buffalo. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel like your person is thinking about reaching out to you. Okay, or answering a call, answering a message. So if you were the last ones to message them or reach out, I do feel like they're thinking about either what to say or how to respond in some form. Okay. But if you're the one that was the last one to, if you were the last ones to reach out, then they're thinking of what to say. But again, it could be the other way around. If they reached out to you, you may not have responded yet, so they're thinking about what you will say. Okay, so again, you'll know which way round that is, but they're definitely thinking about your communication. And maybe thinking that they actually want to speak to you on the phone or FaceTime. Okay, because I feel like this is very much like spoken. Like I'm hearing, it's similar to group ones actually in that way. I'm hearing actual like voices talking, not just like typing online. Now, of course, there may be a lot of messages as well, but I just feel like there's something about the actual speaking voice. Like they want to hear your voice, they want to see your face. They actually want to have some kind of one-on-one conversation. Okay, they're very much up in their head about you at the moment, group number 2. Okay, so even though I know we're looking at their feelings, but I do feel like we've come through a little bit more to their head. Okay, they may be somebody that pushes down their feelings. It might take us a little while to get into the depths of their feelings. Okay, because even with this white buffalo, I feel like they are somebody that doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. Okay, they're not an open book when it comes to their emotions. Certainly not when it comes to your connection. Okay, but I feel like as a whole, this person gives me that vibe. They've got a very protective aura around them. Okay, and I feel like they've actually got a very, very sensitive, sweet nature, sweet heart, innocent almost, I feel. But naturally over the years, as they've gone through things, as they've been hurt, they've built up this wall. Okay, they do have this protective wall around them, which at some points I feel like can lead them to go cold. Okay, they appear stoic or unbothered, but I don't believe that that's how they really feel. I think it's just their way of coping. That's the way that they've learned to cope with their emotions, with their sensitivity, especially if it wasn't recognized or accepted when they were young or in previous relationships. So they feel like in order to be in control or to feel like they're in control, they need to remain unbothered, stoic, like they're not caring that much. But I do really feel like there's something deeper going on here. But let's see, what are your person's most recent feelings for you, group number 2? What are your person's most recent feelings for you? Okay, so we've got the 12th house. So this can be the house of suffering. Okay, it can be a lot of pain in this house, but it's also the house of the subconscious. Okay, the house of dreams, the house of prisons, mental institutions, hospitals, places where you can feel trapped. Like even in dreams, like you don't have any control when you're in a dream unless you're lucidly dreaming. But obviously in a lot of dreams you don't have that conscious control. It's the unconscious that is taking over. And I feel like that's part of this connection with the white buffalo, that their subconscious mind takes over and makes them more cold or appear to be more cold because that's their way to protect themselves. Okay. Dignified. Strength, yeah. They do. It's like, yeah, this person has, I mean, they've got layers, and so far it's been quite challenging to chip away at these layers because it's all about how they appear. There's so much about the outside here. Like they really don't want to let you in. And I don't feel like this is a personal thing in terms of like they don't want to let you in, but it's more like they are afraid. They are afraid to let you in, group 2. They are afraid. I mean, we've got the Immuncoli root. So again, it's all very, very earthy. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got Pisces here as well. But we also have air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is them wanting to feel grounded. Okay, they want to feel safe in the connection. And I do feel there is a part of them that does. Like they do feel safe in the connection, even though there may be some fear surrounding this. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like they see you as somebody that they could actually put roots down with, somebody that they could potentially marry, somebody that they could live together with or have children with. So it's like they actually put a lot of pressure on this connection. Now, whether they put that pressure on outwardly, whether you notice this, it may not be that they do it outwardly. Again, it could be all very subconscious. Okay, but I feel like this is what they want. They want stability with you. I feel like this is something they very much crave, is stability, which can be a struggle. Okay, in some way there may be a distance between the two of you. Could be a long distance here, long distance connection, or maybe you both have very busy schedules, busy lives, and you sometimes struggle to actually come together and make it work. I'm seeing something about being high up here, being high up in the sky. Somebody could be very high up in their job. Somebody could actually work like on top of a mountain or something, or like top of an office, could work in the sky. Okay, but let's see your person's feelings for you. Okay, so we've got Yang, and that kind of looks like a tree as well. The way that the hands are cupped like that, it kind of looks like, yeah, we've got like the trees, 2 trees here. Super interesting. So then we've got all that glitters. And Observer. Okay. I feel like your person is keeping a very close eye on you. So they may be the type of person that they would watch your stories instantly, or be one of the first people, or yeah, maybe they just lurk a little bit. For some of you, you may not have been able to come together with them. Again, there could be a distance. It could be that there's been some blocks here, some obstacles that came between you. But I do feel like they keep a very close watch over you. And it almost feels protective as well, like they'd want to protect you. So they may be even keeping an eye out for those that may want to do you some harm, okay? And they want to keep you safe in some way, which I think is actually quite sweet. But they do also have a lot of passion with the Yang card here. I mean, look at the ball of fire. So they do feel a very strong attraction to you. So if that's something you were wondering, they definitely do, okay? They feel attracted to you physically. They feel attracted, I feel like it's to your soul as well. This definitely feels like a soul type of connection. And they're super interested in you. I feel like they find you very interesting. They may have even said that to you, or they will say that to you. Like, you're an interesting character. You're not the type of person I usually meet. There's something quite unique about you. Okay, and they feel that, they know that, they can sense that intrinsically. Okay, and this is why I feel like they don't want to let go. They want to actually like put roots down together. They do want to ground this connection in some sort of reality or commitment. But I feel like they're a little bit on the back foot here, where they feel like, what do I do next? Okay, I want to initiate some form of action, but I'm also a little bit scared. Do I want to open up? I just heard open up Pandora's box. Okay, so they may be worried here with this all that glitters that it won't work out. Okay, maybe they fantasize a lot, or they dream about a future with you, and they worry that that dream isn't going to be met in reality. So maybe they're worried about their expectations being too high. Could be. But I feel overall they've got very positive feelings for you. This feels very positive to me. I mean, I hope you feel the same so far, but let's get some more information. Group number 2, what are your person's most recent feelings? What are your person's most recent feelings for you? Okay, we've got Judgment, King of Coins. Oh, interesting, King of Cups. Your person's most recent. Got a lot of masculine energy coming through here. Very strong masculine energy. Yeah, 4 of Coins. Yeah, so they really do not want to let you go. Okay, that's very clear to me. They may even be, for some of you, they might be a bit possessive or a bit jealous. And this might be why they keep a close eye on you. They're always watching you. And I do feel like they are afraid of something here. They may be afraid to lose you. But then at the same time, they can be so emotionally distant. Okay, this King of Cups reverse, I mean, not the best of energies. And same with this King of Coins. They're both quite selfish, self-involved. Sometimes this can be a bit emotionally manipulative. And this person can be a bit of a workaholic, or on the flip side can be someone who's stingy and lazy, doesn't work hard enough. But either way, it's out of balance. They're definitely not They're not in the best shape right now, you could say. Like they feel like they could be better, they could do better. They know that you deserve better. But here, yeah, I feel like this person is a very harsh judge of themselves, actually. I don't feel like this is them judging you. I feel like this is them judging themselves and turning that blade inwardly. They may have like a Virgo moon, for example. Virgo moons often can be their own worst critic, or have some strong Virgo placements, for example, or Capricorn maybe. But I just feel like, yeah, they judge themselves very harshly. For some of you, they may even feel like they're not good enough for you. They may be wondering what you see in them, and that might be then they cause themselves to question why, what does group 2 even see in me? I'm not that amazing. They're amazing and I'm not. Like, definitely I feel like there's potentially some low self-esteem issues here with your person. But again, as I said, remember, this is currently. It doesn't mean that this is how they're always going to feel. This could change completely by next week. You could click on this reading again in a week's time and maybe drawn to a different pile, which may give a different result. So just remember, if it's not what you feel you want today, but I mean, I'll always provide the answers that you need to hear, not the answers that you want, because I'm always going to be upfront with what I see. But like I said, regardless of how the feelings come through, just know that it's transient, okay? But let's just get some more information. And if this is making any sense, by the way, please comment a red emoji, any emoji of your choice, or just liking the video as well lets me know that this does make sense and that I'm on the right path. So thank you so much in advance, Group 2. So what are your person's current feelings for you? What are your person's current feelings? Okay, we've got the Two of Wands. So they feel like they needed to make a decision. Now, for some of you, they may have been waiting for you to make a decision. If there was more than one person in the picture here on your side, I don't feel like it's theirs. But the thing is, it may be that they have already come to a decision. I feel like they do want you. But I feel like they have recently been weighing up all of their options, and not just like romantic options. For some of you, they may have been doing so, but for a lot of you, I feel like this is more about like, how can this work? How can we make this work? Especially if there is distance here. Like, they're considering all of the different avenues, how they can, you know, how much free time do they have? How much disposable income do they have to be, whether this is taking you out or going on holidays together or providing a stable home life. Okay, they're definitely considering all of these long-term things when it comes to you. But it's like they know that they've needed to come to a straight decision, because this may even be like, you may feel like you're in the dark, or that you've been put on the back burner, like you don't know how they really feel or what they want. But I do feel very soon you're going to have clarity from them. Hopefully you've received a lot of clarity through this reading, but I feel like you're going to receive that clarity from them. I do, and I feel like by the number 5 as well. So it could be within 5 days, could be even 5 hours from now, or 5 a.m., 5 p.m. Quite soon, maybe 5 weeks. I don't feel like it's quite so long as 5 months. I feel like 5 weeks max for this, but I feel like, yeah, they're going to come to a decision about you, and I feel like they will tell you about that. But at the moment, yeah, I feel like they're getting to that place where they know they need to make that decision, and I feel like they are super close. Okay, 9 of Cups. So yeah, and even 10 of Cups, not 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person really does want to build with you. I feel like they want to build a stable home life. For some of you, they even want to have children with you. Okay, for those of you that doesn't resonate, of course, just leave what doesn't. But I do feel like they have deeper feelings for you, but this is them not showing it. This is them holding back. Again, maybe putting other things in front of their feelings for you right now, trying to not think about you, trying to forget you in some way, but they really, really can't. Group 2, they can't, because their feelings are deeper. And I do feel they're growing deeper as well, even though they may not feel ready in some way. I feel like this is something that they can't help. But this may be why as well they go cold on you. Like, they may go super cold and you're like, huh? Like, you were so hot, you were so into me, like yesterday, what happened? But it's like they almost have to pull it all the way back. Like, if you think about a pendulum swinging, like say it's all the way over here, they're giving you all this love, all this attention. Now, if it swung to the middle, this would be neutral. So this would be them, you know, back to a neutral position, not giving you a huge amount, but not giving you nothing, but just, you know, a little bit, like, or a consistent amount. Whereas when it swings all the way over here, this is like nothing, coldness, ice cold in comparison to the heat over here. But it may be that for them, they don't know where the middle ground is. Like, they're trying to find that middle ground with you. They may see like, okay, things have been really great and intense, but now I need to pull all the way back and not speak for a whole day or two. Okay, so it might be quite extreme swinging going on here, but I do feel like they realize they need to find that neutral position. And I feel like you knowing this as well with them, it's like, I think you can both work on this together to help try and find that neutral ground for you to both stand on that feels steady. So let's just get some message cards as well here for you. I wish things could be different. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, and that makes sense with what's come through here. They don't want the connection to remain in this place right now. They do want to move things forwards. They do want to progress things. They do want change with you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So yeah, it does feel very much, I mean, that makes sense with the Spirit of Air cards we had in the beginning, that you are always on their mind, okay? They're always deep in thought about you, and especially when I feel like they're in bed in the nighttime, but also the morning time, like before they fall asleep, they're thinking about you. And in the morning when they wake up, they're thinking about you. Oh my God, I love you. So there it is. They love you. I mean, that one's pretty rare sometimes to come out, especially in these readings, but wow. Okay, I mean, for their feelings reading, there it is. They do love you, and it makes sense with this 9 of Cups here, because they do. They do love you. They may be struggling, like I said, to express that or profess that to you. But this may be also in part what they're deciding. Once they realize that they do actually love you and they're like, okay, now I'm going to have to actually act on this and show at group 2 that I really do truly love them. But there it is. This is what I see for you, group 2. I truly hope it resonates. Please do comment below. If it does, I would love to know what you think. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, group 3. So let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings for you. Let me just move my sleeves up a sec. Okay, so get the person nice and clear in your mind. And let's take a look. Now as well, just remember that their thoughts and feelings naturally will change, okay? Because that is the nature of feelings as well as thoughts, that they do fluctuate. So if this doesn't feel good initially, just know that this can and will change, okay? But at this very moment, or in the most recent times, what are your person's feelings for you? What are your person's feelings for you? Okay, so we have a smudging ceremony and then peace pipe. Okay. Oh, so there may have been an argument or a disagreement recently between you. Now, this won't be for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, like they want to surrender almost. I see them waving the white flag. They're like, okay, you win, I surrender. Like, you were right. Okay, so they may want to, acknowledge that you were right, or that they want to bring peace into the connection in some way. So it may not necessarily be an argument, it could be frustration, misunderstandings, okay? Or maybe there's been a lot of passion and they just want things to streamline a little bit, things to just be a bit more smooth and calm in some way. Because here as well with smudging ceremony, I mean, smudging is obviously sage cleansing. So I feel like there's a part of them that wants to release some kind of negativity. They may feel like, maybe there's something negative within your connection at the moment, or again, maybe you're just not seeing eye to eye on something, or they may feel like maybe even other people have been interfering in their connection, and they feel like they just need to clear the air. Which is very much like as well, like after having an argument and coming to peace. But so for some of you, there was some sort of conflict. For others of you, it's just a sense of, whatever the frustration was, or whatever this conflict feeling that your person has been having, it's like they want to clear that away now. They want to let it go. I don't feel like they want to hold on to it, okay? They may be a person that doesn't like to hold on to grudges, or even if they have been a bit of a grudge holder, they don't want to do that with you. I feel like they would just rather like, let's just smooth things out, let's just move past it, let's move forwards with peace, okay? And this is the thing, I feel like your person really wants peace with you. They want to be the peace bringer, but they also want you to bring peace to the connection. So that's definitely something that's heavily on their mind. And it's been one of the themes, I would say, of today. Definitely peace has come through a lot as a whole today. But let's see. So we've got Aquarius collaborates, number 11 as well. So you or your person may have been seeing master number 11 a lot recently. We've got the North Node, future, and then we have the 10th house authority, but something tells me to bring this card out as well. I was only going to pull 3 of these, but I just feel that this one needs to come out. Interesting. So we've got double Aquarius here. So for some of you, may both be Aquarius, suns or moons or risings, or you may have some connection to Aquarius, but this could be that you met through friends. Okay, you could have met through friends or in some sort of large group community. Maybe you were part of the same gym, or you both went to a festival, or you went to a venue or somewhere, an organization that you were either a member of, or that there was a lot of people there. Some of you met in like a big crowd, or where there was a lot of people that conjugate. Oh my God, I can't say it. How do I say it? Conjugate. No, that's not the word. Congregate. That's the word I'm looking for. Congregate together. So it could be that was a connection, or again, some of you were introduced by friends, or maybe even you started off as friends. Maybe you are friends, and that's what you're asking. Maybe this isn't a love connection. So for some of you, of course, this might be this is platonic. So you're asking about a platonic friendship connection. Okay, so if that's what you're wondering, then that's your confirmation. And again, for some of you that will resonate, for others of you it won't. Okay, but definitely it's such a strong message because I felt that need to pull that card, and the fact that it's like the same energy as this. I just feel like this is a message that should resonate. I hope resonates. Okay, please comment below if it does make any sense yet. Would love to know. Now, you could also work together with this person with the 10th house. Yeah, so you could be colleagues. You could have also met through work, which could also be connected to obviously other people. It could be something that you've spoken about. Maybe you would actually work together one day. Maybe you want to create a business or you want to make money together. Yeah, so it could even be like a business partnership, potentially, even. Some of you may be asking, about business or career partnerships. But I do feel you, like, both of you are being pushed out of your comfort zones by being connected. Okay, with the North Node here, it feels very fated. Like this was meant to happen. Like you were meant to be together in some way. Like you are pushed together in some way. Okay, maybe to evolve to the next stage financially or in terms of career or in terms of your relationship. Like I do feel like this is a lot of money coming through here. This is like reaching the pinnacle point. So yeah, this may even be like they're thinking, I don't know, being connected with you helps them get to the next level. And not in a sense where I don't feel like this person is using you in that sense, but maybe you both help each other. Okay, and they can see that like you helped push them out of their comfort zone in some way. And you may also feel the same way about this person. But let's just get some more information. What are your person's most recent feelings for you? Deep knowing. Ooh. And it's interesting because we've got 34 here and 43. Both, when you reduce down in numerology, make the number 7. Okay, didn't mean to drop all of those 1 second. Let's get those, put those back. 7 being one of the most spiritually enlightened numbers. Okay, I do feel your person sees this as a spiritual connection. Not necessarily a soulmate connection, but a soul connection. Like you were meant to come together for whatever reason, whether that is for career, for friendship, or for romance. Okay, maybe even all 3. Okay, this might be like a triple threat type of connection where you get everything. But yeah, they know that it's something special as well, because serendipity here, this may be that you did meet under some spontaneous circumstances, because serendipity means, of course, that you're finding something beautiful without looking for it. Like it's the unexpected, like something wonderful happens when you are doing something else. Okay, like you're just walking along the street and you impulsively decide to turn a direction that you don't usually go in, but you don't know why, and then you walk along and then you see money on the ground. It's like your intuition followed you there, but it was spontaneous and a surprise, which also is very Aquarian as well, because it's unexpected Aquarius energy. It can be aloof, but it's also very unpredictable, sometimes a bit chaotic. So it could be, again, that has some connection to the meeting, you two coming together in this very spontaneous way, or they're thinking about maybe even being spontaneous. Maybe they want to invite you somewhere, or invite you on some sort of trip, or invite you somewhere to meet friends or to collaborate in some way. But yeah, they just have this deep knowing, though, that there is something more going on here. Okay, this isn't just a superficial passing by type of connection. It's not a fleeting one. This is one that's meant to stand the test of time in some way. Okay, so we've got to the sea. And then a change in the wind. Again, a lot of wind. A lot of wind, a lot of smoke, a lot of air energy. So we've got Aquarius, but also Libra and Gemini is coming through here. We do have Capricorn here with the 10th house as well. But it feels like your person does want things to shift. They want things to move along. But I also feel like they want things to move quite, what's the word, in a flow state. Okay, like they don't want to strategize or be too specific or too rigid. I feel like they just want to go with the flow here. They're like, I don't know, yeah, they're not thinking too far ahead about the future, even though they do have these ideas, they have these thoughts that come through about the future with you. For some of you, they want children. Okay, again, if this is obviously a romantic connection you're asking for some of you, they do see you as potentially being like a parent to their child, or maybe even a step parent if you've already got children. Okay, but there's something about being in the local community here as well. So again, this may be the way in which you met. This is what they're thinking about, or feeling like it was just fated, like you were meant to come together in this very particular way through these people, again, through friends, through these other connections. I definitely feel like there are other people connected in this relationship somehow. But yeah, I feel like this is also them feeling like they want to help you out in some way. They want to give you a helping hand. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know whether you are like one step below them. Say this is a work connection and like they are just like one level higher. So it's like they want to help you reach that same level. Or this could be in many different ways, obviously, romantically, in friendship, in business. Like, again, it's not in a patronizing way. I don't feel like your person sees themselves as above you in any way, shape or form. But I just feel like they want to be there for you. Like they see that you do so much. They see that you've got so much about you, so much that is inspiring, that motivates them. And it's like they see you as not having necessarily as much time or maybe the resources in order for you to succeed. So it's like they want to give you that. They want to help you. They want to, whether it is that they help you financially or with some sort of resources or with education or with time or with networking, okay? They want to gift you something, I feel like, that helps you get to the best place for yourself. Okay, this could even be healing. This person could be a healer, could be a doctor, could be somebody that, again, if you've been going through any kind of health issue, whatever it may be, it's like, again, they want to bring you up and make you feel as good as you make them feel. That's what I just heard. Like they want to make you feel as good as you make them feel. So I love this. I love this so far for you, group number 3. I mean, if this is resonating, please do comment below. Comment a green emoji, any of your choice, or just like the video as well. That just lets me know that I'm on the right track. So thank you in advance. But let's see, what are your person's most recent feelings for you? Okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords. Whoa, 2 of Cups. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay, so they may be feeling a little bit unsure. There's something where they may not be seeing everything that clearly, because sometimes this can represent delusion, okay, when it's self-deception. So, it's like when we tell ourselves something that isn't necessarily true. And there may be a part of them that does that in order to placate themselves, in order to smooth things over. Like they just say what it is they need to say in order for them to feel okay again. But somebody here, I'm not sure whether this was you or them. Hopefully you will know who I'm talking about here. But the Queen of Swords is reversed. This is somebody that's very cutthroat, cut off, like not engaging here. Now, I don't know if this is someone that you two have had to deal with. This could be somebody older, so again, somebody in charge, somebody at your workplace, or a friend or a family member, for example, somebody that maybe doesn't want the connection to move forwards, that you have to almost, I just had slay the dragon. So you may even feel like, yeah, like both of you need to come together and collaborate so you can slay the dragon. Obviously, again, I know that'd be very specific for some of you. But I feel like you do have mutual feelings for each other. Like you both feel the same way, okay? If this is romantic, on an emotionally romantic level, you both feel romantic feelings. So if that's something you were wondering, wonder no more, okay? But if obviously this is a friendship or a business connection, I feel like this is like a mutual like, a mutual understanding, a mutual sense of respect, okay? You both respect each other's views, you both respect each other's ideas, you both are willing and open to care about one another, okay? And to see the benefit for one another. Like you both want each other to do well. You both want each other to be the best versions of yourself. So I feel like this is a very healthy type of connection that I'm seeing here for the two of you. Or certainly this is what your person is feeling, okay? Your person sees that they feel like it's healthy. They want it to be healthy. And I feel like you are in the same place, okay? I feel like they do, as I said, they want some sort of a shift. I do feel they want more communication, even if it's up to them to be a bit more assertive in taking that action in communication. So they may be telling themselves, like, you need to do more, group 3. You need to do more. You need to keep up that conversation. You need to do more than you're doing, okay? But of course, it could be the other way around as well. But let's just see. Let's get some specific message cards from them. I left you before you could leave me. You speak to me through music. I hope that you can forgive me one day. We both know I am not the one for you. Interesting. You and I were too young. Okay. So yeah, for those of you that were in a connection, if this has ended, okay, if they did walk away, that's the reason why I feel like, okay, that they thought that you may leave them, so they've cut to the chase here. And this can be a big self-sabotage move, okay, to think, oh, well, they're just going to leave me anyway, so I'm going to walk. I just noticed number 7 here, by the way, in this card. So we've got more 777. This is such a spiritual connection. I really do feel like it is, more so than the other piles. I mean, they were all spiritual in different ways, but I really feel like it's such a poignant connection because of the way that you may have met or come together. It's very special. And your person does acknowledge that, okay? The fact that you speak to them through music, okay? And you do. Like, so they hear certain lyrics and that makes them think about you, or it gives them ideas, again, gives them inspiration and makes them feel good. But obviously these cards in the middle may feel a little bit negative, which I appreciate, may not be the things you want to hear, but they are contemplating whether you are the right for each other. They want you both to be right for each other, but I do feel that they are questioning. They are wondering whether maybe that you were too young, maybe you're too young right now, or maybe, again, for some of you, if you're a single parent, maybe the children are too young. Okay, that could be a fear of theirs, okay? Or that it's too early. Maybe it's just too early in the gestation stage of your relationship. Like, they want to take things very slowly. They don't want to rush things, especially if it did feel like it was all very quick moving in the beginning. Like, they want to take their time. But I mean, here, we both know I'm not the one for you. I feel like that is them having doubts at points. And that has been a bit of a running theme, I would say, throughout the readings today. But yeah, they definitely are having doubts whether they are the right person. But I do feel that they want to be, which I think is the most important, really. I feel like they want to be the right person for you. But they do also acknowledge that maybe they've done something wrong here, because they want you to forgive them. So again, obviously from what came through in the beginning, there were messages about potential arguments or conflicts or misunderstandings. So if that is the case for you, they do want to clear that up, okay? Or they certainly want you to forgive them. They do want your forgiveness one day, okay? Because I feel like this person would hate the thought of you being mad at them, okay? They really, really would struggle to sleep, I just heard as well, at night if you were mad at them or you didn't forgive them very openly. They would struggle to deal with that. So obviously they make their beds, they lay in it, if that is how it is, but I do feel there's a part of them that wants you to be forgiving and maybe even very patient with them if they are struggling to move things along. If they are having these doubts and they pull back, they may struggle with the idea of you looking at them in a negative way or under a negative light. Okay, they don't want to seem that way in your eyes. So like I said, there's a level of respect that they have for you that they want to keep regardless. So it's like this person doesn't want to upset you, but again, that may cause them to like retreat because they don't want, maybe they're afraid of saying something, especially if they're a bit impulsive or chaotic. It's like they want to preserve the connection. Okay, but again, there are some self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings they do have. So, just being upfront with you, this person sometimes does get a bit confused. But I would say as a whole, it looks very positive. But certainly your person wants to go with the flow. Okay, they want to feel at ease in the connection. They want to feel like there's harmony. They don't want to feel too much pressure. And if you're both able to move along quite smoothly, I feel like they will stick around, okay? And it's not to put that all on you. It's a two-way street. If they decide to walk away, that's on them, okay? But obviously, all you can do is your absolute best. Put your best foot forwards with this person. And then regardless, you'll always know that I did the best that I could. I controlled myself, or I was patient, I was kind, or I was upfront, I was open, whatever it may be. I did all of the right things that I needed to do. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But at least you won't look back with regrets and say, I wished I had done X, Y, Z differently. Okay, and I feel like your person is the same. Like, neither of you want to really look back with regrets. Okay, and I feel like there's certainly another chapter here to come. If you're thinking that this might be over, I don't think it's over, Group 3. I do feel like there's unfinished business here. I just feel like your person is... they just got cold feet at the moment, okay? They just need to back off. I feel like they just need a bit of space and then they'll come back in. And I actually feel like it's something connected to music that will bring them back in, like a song lyric they hear, or, they may even well up after hearing a song and they think of you and they feel like, okay, I've got to reach out to Group 3. Okay, I've got to speak to them, or I've got to set up this business idea, something that sort of pushes or motivates them to make some kind of change. Because they don't want things to stay exactly as they are, but at the same time, they don't want to rush things or over pressurize things to be a certain way before they're ready for it. Okay, so group 3, this is what I see for you. I truly hope it resonates. Please do comment below if it does. I would love to know what you think. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, a remote Reiki session, or a natal chart reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.